Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations. Much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. This is going to be a quick lesson dealing with the color of the Lord, because the color of the Lord is described in the scriptures, because the Lord understood that there would be a lot of deception in the end times, okay? And with the rise of so-called white supremacy, all right, there's been a lot of deception that has gone forth on the image of the Lord and the image of his people, all right? So let's get Revelations. This is Revelations 1:1. It says, the revelation of Yahushua HaMashiach, which the Most High gave unto him, to shew unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John. Okay, so these are the things that's being revealed unto him. Okay, who bear record of the word of the Most High and of the testimony of Yahushua Mashiach and all things that he saw. All right, Salakia, because my voice is still messed up. I'm really not supposed to be using it much, but like I said, it's going to be a quick lesson through the spirit back to the basics. Okay, this is Revelations 1:13. It says, and in the midst of the candlestick, in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. Now this is speaking about the Lord. Okay, one of his titles was the Son of Man. Okay. Go through all the scripture. He said, what do they say about the Son of Man? The Son of Man this, the Son of Man that, referring to himself. Okay, so Yahushua, the Lord, is known as the Son of Man. It said he saw him, right? And he said that he was clothed with a garment down to the foot and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. So he had a golden girdle around his belt, around his waist. It says his head and his hairs were white like wool. So they were white in color, woolly in texture. Okay, this is why we have the sheep here. These are the type of hair texture that sheep have. Okay, they have a fine curly textured hair. Okay, that when it grows, it goes upward in an afro. Okay, they don't have Edomite type hair. Look at this right here. Okay, they don't have the hair of so-called white people. Okay, this is the hair of so-called Negroid people. All right, but you have Jakes with different textures of hair. You got Jakes with 2C, 3C, 4C. Okay, so as you can clearly see, look at this. Puff it up. What kind of hair puffs up? An afro. But he said that it was fully white. Okay, so Yahushua, his hair was fully white, and it was in the hair texture of an afro. Okay, of a Negro. All right, and it says his head and his hairs. Now the head is speaking about the hair on top of his head, and his hairs, okay, meaning the hair on his beard, okay, were white like wool, because wool could be any color. Okay, you could have black wool, you have brown wool. Okay, you have all kind of you have the spotted wool. You have all kind of types of wool. It's saying it was white and woolly, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. It goes back to the prophecy in Genesis. It says his eyes shall be red with wine. Okay, and his feet like unto fine brass. Okay, now let's deal with brass, because now he's looking at his feet, because he's bowing down and worshiping him, and he's looking at his feet, right? And he's seeing it's like what? It's like brass. Okay, right? As if they burn in a furnace. So it's not just like any brass. It's as if the brass was burnt in a furnace. That's how dark Yahushua's skin was, and his voice as the sound of many waters. And he had a very deep, powerful voice, like a Negro, not like an Edomite, not like a Pee Wee Herman, not like an Edomite. He had a strong, powerful voice. These Edomites have little effeminate voices, man, for the most part. Okay, let's go to brass now. Now you see this? See this purse here? This is this color on the color block is known as burnished brass. See? That's a brown. That's a brown color. That's a dark brown, chocolate brown, jade color. Okay. See, this is more brass. It's more brass. Ignore the ones that look like this. This is not This is not true burnished brass. Okay. This is very light for brass. Okay. Even regular brass that's light. That's not correct. See, when you come into this color, this is more like it. The burnished brass. You see the color of these keys? This is the burnished brass. A very dark color. Look, this is a very dark color. See, because Esau knows this truth is coming out, so they'll put a lot of misinformation out there. See this knob? This is a very dark brown color. This is the color of Yahawashi. And his hair is the texture of an afro. Very simple. Now you come to Daniel's, the 7th chapter. Okay, Daniel 7 and 9. It says, I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow. And his hair, and the hair of his head, this is speaking about the Most High now, and the head of his head, and the hair of his head, like the pure wool. Okay, so the Most High has afro textured hair. You see? His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. A fiery stream issued, right? So this is going into something else, but it's showing you that the Ancient of Days, which is the Most High, because he's before days itself, has an afro-like hair. Okay? Negroid hair. Okay? That's where we got our look from. We got it from the Most High. So that's it, So that's simple to show you that that the Most High and his son are dark-skinned men. But you know what? I'm gonna go to Daniel's 10th chapter. It's Daniel's 10, and verse 5. It says, Then I lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. Now this is the same. This is the same person. This is speaking about Yahawashi, the son of the Most High. Now, okay. Then I lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, certain man clothed in linen, right? Remember, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. Remember, he had the golden girdle. It's the same thing, okay? It says the fine gold of Uphaz. It says his body also was like the beryl, meaning his garment was like the beryl, not his actual body, because he wasn't walking around naked. That's against the scriptures. That's vile. That's vile. You would never see Yahushua's nakedness. Okay? This is speaking about his garment. Okay? His body was like the beryl, and his face has the appearance of lightning, meaning he shined. Because the scriptures say that a man's wisdom maketh his face to shine. He had a glow about him. And his eyes as lamps of fire. Right? And his arms and his feet, so not just his feet, it wasn't just his feet, okay, it was his arms and his feet, like in color to polished brass. So that's dealing with skin color. And the voice of his words, like the voice of a multitude. All right, so you see the color of brass, which is similar to the color of bronze, which is a dark brown color. We showed you that. So you know that the Lord is a dark-skinned man. All right. Not only that, Jeremiah 14:2 tells you the color of the tribe of Judah, which we know the Lord was of the tribe of Judah. Okay, let's get that. Let's get Jeremiah 14, and we'll end it off on that. This is Jeremiah 14 and verse 2, and it reads, Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish, meaning the leadership is languishing. They are black unto the ground. And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. They are black. They are dark skinned. All right. Even Job said, what was that? King Solomon said, my skin is black upon me. But then Job said, he mentioned having dark skin as well. Right. So the Israelites were dark skinned people. They were people of color. okay, with Negroid type features for the most part, okay? That's why we say today who are the Israelites? So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, and that's all through the Spirit. So with that, I'll say shalom.